Broke girls are crying because they can't afford food or rent. I've told you guys this many times that nothing lasts forever. And I've said this that these women who are out here flexing and pretending, they don't have money. Okay? They're living entirely off the simp economy. There are numerous examples, videos popping up online where they're going out to eat with these guys who are letting them know they're not going to pay for their meals on these dates because these women are basically disrespectful or entitled. And then you discover that these women cannot pay for their own meals. Not only can they not pay for their own meals, they don't even have enough money to get themselves home. The guy says, you know what? I'm done. You're not my responsibility. I'm just going to walk away. Find your own way home. And their response is, I can't get home on my own. They don't even have money for Uber. They cannot even Uber a ride. And that's just to show you the reality that most women live in. I'll tell you guys something very interesting. Many years ago, like 20 years ago, I used to work, I used to have a job, work part time. And this was so interesting because it was me and this other girl. And we both made the same amount of money. And the crazy thing is that this was over 20 years ago. This is actually like 24 years ago. But we were making the same amount of money. And back in those days, it was like around $12 an hour. But $12 an hour back in 2000, 2001, that was very different money. That was very, very different money. So we'd make around the same amount of money. The thing is that I usually had money in my pocket. We were both working part time. I usually had money in my pocket. She didn't. And it was always a very interesting, it was always a very interesting thing, you know? And she would look at me like, you always have money and I don't. And it was a very strange thing, when you're dealing with a woman, because it's amazing how their money just goes. Their money goes on just about nothing, nothing at all. And I find that beyond amazing. It's a sad reality, but it is a reality that we live in. And if you look at the modern day society, these women, they don't have money. They don't have money. They're all living off the simp economy. And the simp economy, it's virtually entirely online now. Yes, even if they're able to find a date, some simp that'll take them out to eat, it's still an online economy because they're using apps to, find these sims. And then beyond that, Only Fools, Lonely Fans, Snapchat, Cash App me some money, Venmo me some money. You know, this is the reality of it. This is the absolute reality of it. These girls don't have any money, and they are literally crying on social media over this. They don't know how, guys. If I told you nothing lasts forever, and the hardship that these women are facing is so significant.
Where are people working? What are y'all doing where you can afford basic life needs and necessities and still have your life or enjoy some part of your life? Like, I need to know what people are doing that I'm not doing because your girl is burnt the fuck out. Like, burnt out. I work a little part-time job. I do Lyft every single day. I take catering jobs here and there. And nothing to show for it. Like, not a thing. Not one. It's to the point where, like, I've cut out everything. I don't have my own place anymore. Haven't had my nails done in months. Haven't had my hair done in months. And I'm not saving. The bills that I do have is not stopping. It's like, what the fuck is going on? And like, I see my friends like just living life. It's to the point I don't even really hang out with my friends anymore because I feel so low after hanging out with people. I feel like a loser, like a bum after hanging out with people.
Guys, I want you to think about it. Nothing lasts forever. These women hit their 30s, their late 20s, their 30s. They start to put on weight. Their bodies start to break down. Look at Gen Z. Gen Z is in horrible shape. Gen Z looks in their 40s and 50s and their 20s right now, in their teens and 20s. What do you think these people are going to look like in their 30s? Like seriously, what do you think these people are like in 3 years? Gen Z, the oldest of Gen Z, will be 30. These are not young people anymore. The oldest of Gen Z is 27 years old right now. These are not that young people. These people are not that young. These are not children. I don't know what y'all are on. And these women who have lived these very bad lives is coming home for them. Their health is not good. They're paying some serious consequences. And the simp economy right now is moving overseas. All right, because the Sims, there's all these Sims in the manosphere. Why do I have so many Sims on my channel? Because they have nowhere else to go. Even though they will never change, even though they will not stop, why are they in the manosphere? Because they don't have anywhere else to go. Because the same women who are basically living off these guys absolutely despise them. So the Sims are running away. A lot of the simp economy is now moving overseas. Y'all don't believe me. It's moving overseas. The men are running away from women in Western society. They are running away as quickly as they can because women have become so difficult to live with in Western society. Western society has become so hostile to men that men are fleeing. They're walking away. MWA is about men walking away from Western society and relationships in Western society. This is not to say that there are not some good women in Western society, but someone said it the best. Someone left a comment and they said it the best. For every one good woman in Western society, there are 20 good men chasing her. It's just not worth it anymore. Especially when a man can live a life of simplicity and luxury by just remaining single. For so many guys right now, it is so peaceful where you want some action, you go onto the hub or whatever you like, you know, maybe open up some manga, whatever. Check out that favorite waifu, bust a nut real quick to that, and then you look at your wallets and my gosh, all my money is in my pocket. There's no messy cleanup. All I had to do was use a tissue, you know, disposed of that immediately. Maybe go and take a pee afterwards, and you are good to go. No, no chances of catching an S to the D, S to the T to the D. None of that. No chances of someone saying that, oh, this, retroactively withdrawing, you know, consent that was given previously. None of that. You don't have to worry about any of these things because when you basically do it yourself, you don't have to waste time, you don't have to waste money, and now you have you have all your free time to yourself. And your money, I made this post, I made a poll recently where I said that when guys stay single, their money doesn't jiggle, it folds. And someone responded and they said that my money is stacking so high that it can't fold anymore. My money is stacking so high that it can't fold anymore. This is the reality for a lot of men. And let me make this clear. There's a lot of simps. I saw this simp saying that, oh, you're talking nonsense. Men with money are still chasing women. He basically was trying to act like he was some dude with the money. Like this just to show you like how these idiots work. Because most men right now with money, they worked hard for their money. They're not out here advertising. They're not out here trying to let women find out like they have money in their pocket. I don't know who these men are. These are some real most men that work hard for their money and have to put in that kind of work and they see what's happening out here. They don't want to lose their money. They want to live their lives in peace. A lot of these dudes are driving. I know tons of millionaires. I've got lots of millionaires on this channel. There's a lot of millionaires listening right now. Lots of dudes with lots of money. And that's not the feedback that I'm getting from them. But there's always the simps out here that are always going to be like furious that men are walking away from Western society and relationships in Western society. And many people say that these are trolls and bots. These are real people. But here's the thing: the reason why they're here is because they have nowhere else to go. They can run their simping little mouths all they want. They have nowhere else to go. Why are you here on my channel? Why are you here in the manosphere? Because you have nowhere else to go. Because you know if you go out there, exactly what's waiting for you with these women. So you can run your simping little mouth, but go out there and get caught. Go out there and get caught. You have nowhere else to go. That's why you're watching these videos. By the way, guys, don't forget that I have another channel called Angry where I discuss gaming, anime, geek stuff, nerd stuff, real world stuff, and whatever else interests me. There's a link to that channel description of the video. Go check it out. Subscribe to the channel. Support my content. Enjoy the content on that channel. Also, if you're enjoying the content on this channel, on the Angry Guy channel, and you want even more content like this content, head over to the Men Walking Away channel. I post videos on that channel every single day. So if you want more content like the content you're watching right now, head over to the Men Walking Away channel. There's a link to that channel in the description of the video. Check it out. Subscribe to the channel. Support my work. Guys, broke girls are crying because they can't afford food or rent. And I don't feel bad for them. What do you think regarding this? I want to hear your thoughts on this. So let's talk about it in the comments. Boy, oh boy, does this game look good. This is actually GTA 5, but it has the ultra realistic mod in there. This game really looks good. Maybe I might jump into some GTA 5 on my Steam Deck. I really need to get back to playing some more. Let me know what you guys think about everything we discussed here in the video today. Like the video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you like the video, share the video. And just remember that all roads lead to MWA and walking away. And cheers.